What's going on, guys? It is Matt. I'm going to be helping you automate your fitness business. Today, I'm going to be going over how you can increase your chance of a lead going from inquired to actually booked in with you for a call. So if you have a lead form or a application form on your website that then redirects to a calendar, this is exactly for you, especially if people are dropping off after they fill in the form but don't fill out the calendar booking. So what we're going to do is we're going to be utilizing voice notes in order to send that person an automated voice note to prompt them to book in. So number one thing you're going to need is an actual voice recording. You can do it through an application like Audacity. You just hit record and you put in your message. Now, this is obviously not going to work because I'm recording a video, but I'm just going to use it as a demo. We'll stop that one here. So all you want to be saying is, hey, name, thank you so much for, or hey, it's Matt here from blah, blah, blah coaching. I saw you applied but never actually booked a call. Was there a time that suited you better? Just reply to this message and let me know. So we're going to export this one as a MP3. It should be fine. And we're going to call this voice drop. Cool. I'm just going to hit save and press OK. And inside GoHighLevel, what we're going to do is, so obviously you're going to have a form that's created and some little automation checks and balances. So we're going to go create new workflow and we're going to start from scratch and wait for it to load. We're going to call this voice drops. Voice drops. Cool. Now what we're going to do in our trigger is going to be a form submission. So I'm just going to use any old form here. It doesn't really matter. Form is, let's say, in the DMs. Cool. And what we're going to do is we're going to wait 5 minutes. So it's making sure that they do have adequate time to see if there's a booking. We're going to chuck in an if statement, which is going to basically say if tag exists, and the tag is going to be appointment booked. So if contact details and then tag includes booked appointment, so booked apt, and then save action, then it's going to do one thing. So this is the yes branch, this is the no branch. So actually we're going to change this to does not include. So if this contact does not have booked appointment in their contact card, then run a certain thing. So if we go voicemail, so essentially what it does is it tries to dial the person, it hangs up immediately, and then tricks the telco into thinking that they're on the phone, so you can then send a voicemail, which is pretty cool. So there's no real chance of them picking up because it just happens so quickly, and yeah, you should be fine. So voice drop, I would accompany this with so we got this here. I would accompany this with a message after like a 3-second delay, or like 20-second delay rather. Let's do that. And then I would say SMS, and I would say, hey, and then name, just left you a voice message. Let me know when you listen. So with these messages, you want to make it as if you're messaging a friend. Like, you don't want it to look super automated. You don't want people to really know that it's automated, because we want that human touch on all of this is actually what's going to boost your ability to have people book in with you. And the generic confirmation text messages are something of the past. People are just getting accustomed to them, and they don't actually put a stopper on people's kind of crap meter. So this, however, does. So what you would look at doing here, so this is if the form gets submitted, obviously you need a secondary workflow that will be like booked appointment. And what you would need to do is we would, so if booked, right, we're just going to create this real quick. So if the trigger is appointment, customer booked appointment, and then it's going to be in whichever calendar you're using. So in calendar, whichever, I'm just going to turf that now. So whichever calendar you're using, add tag. So you're going to go tag, booked appointment, and for good measure you can even remove them from the other workflow. So if you go remove from workflow, and you can say another workflow, and we called it voice drops. So just to make sure they don't get any of that messaging, you can have it here. And then for the booked appointment messages, I would have something along these lines too. So I would probably wait like 20 seconds for the first one, and then I would say SMS. Now this is where you have a generic message. So appointment booked, and then I would just have the time and date. Appointment start date and time with coaching company. Cool. And you would just put your business name in there. Screw the thing. And then what I would do is I would wait like 7 minutes. 7 minutes. And then I would send another SMS. And I would say, hey, and then contact name. Hey, contact first name. Just saw you booked in with me for a chat. Keen to discuss your, and then I would save it like this. So obviously it looks like you're messaging in a hurry, and then I would wait again 10 seconds, like 0.10 of a minute, and then I would go SMS, lol, typos, keen to chat about your fitness goals. Quick question, what's the number one thing you're working on? Because right now, all right, the reason why we're doing this is because they will never be as warm as they are right now. So whenever they apply is when the pain is obviously at the highest point for them to have reached out to you and say, you know, I want to make a change. So if you can, if they book for tomorrow, even if they book for 2 days from now, you want to get them on the phone as fast as possible. So you want to have some kind of notification in here as well. So when you do get the booking, like depending on the voice note, if that's been sent, you get a notification so you understand what's happening. If they've just booked, you should also get a notification for you to try and get them on the phone sooner than when they booked. Because you kind of want to put it on them to be like, all right, cool. Is this something that you're really needing help with right now? And if it is, let's talk about it right now, because at the end of the day, putting it off is not gonna help. We could have you started being coached on the day like that you had your meeting. So instead of that, let's make some moves and make some progress. So I hope you guys found that one valuable. It's just a little quick Monday morning video. I will speak to you guys soon. And if you need any help whatsoever automating your fitness business, then please fill in the details below and I will reach out. Peace.